owned selection.
I talk to a lot of my customers and friends, and they still think that we just sell brand new Honda, but we sell all different models, make of pre-owned cars, and we have more than 100 to choose from right now.
Well, maybe it's time you come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
If you're a homeowner or a business owner, you have a lot of projects, and no one has an unlimited budget or time. Sunbelt Rentals makes all jobs less stressful with no need to purchase large equipment or hire a crew. You can do it yourself with rentals in everything from aerators and power rakes for spring yard work to stump grinders, concrete mixers, tile saws, and more. Check out their inventory in Lincoln, north of Cornhusker Highway on 56th Street, or online at sunbeltrentals.com.
Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket as soon as the clock hits 0 for the Jay Foreman postgame show. Listen to expert analysis from the Husker Hall of Famer, an 8-year NFL veteran, for 90 minutes after the game. The Jay Foreman postgame show, sponsored by Anderson Ford, Tanner's Bar and Grill, Tavern 180, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Vinnie Kreekak of State Farm Insurance, and Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club and space club and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs and quilting clubs? Nah, forget that. How about margarita clubs and old-fashioned clubs? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge for the best clubs in town. Try all 10 varieties of Upside margaritas or old-fashions and take home a free souvenir glass. Grab the whole crew and pair it with taco night on Mondays or whiskey Wednesdays. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mainly sunny skies. The afternoon high around 93. Tonight, a chance of showers and thunderstorms, otherwise partly cloudy. The low around 69. And tomorrow, showers and thunderstorms likely throughout the day. We'll see a high around 88. I'm meteorologist Kyle Tucker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you don't just get a great workout, you get a great perk out because your membership is packed with perks. For $1 down and $24.99 a month, you'll get perks like access to any of our 2,400 clean and spacious locations. Bring your friend anytime and both work out with tons of equipment that'll give you that big fitness energy. Relax in the Black Card spa and more. Work out and perk out with the PF Black Card. Join for just $1 down and $24.99 a month.
Hurry, this deal ends soon.
See Home Club for details.
Currently, above-ground pool inventories are nearly depleted. Get a complete premium above-ground pool for only $29.99. Build your own pool. Be swimming in under 48 hours. Beautify your backyard with all new patio furniture at the lowest prices ever. In-ground from $24.99. Stone semi-in-ground from $69.99.
Install.
Swim spas, bullfrog spas, chemicals, all in stock. Hurry in today. These sales are going fast. Supreme Spa and Pool.com.
This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me short. Look at me short. I'm the captain now.
Three-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
Oh, got a bunch all alone is Vershawn Jackson. And Vershawn will get it to the 24-yard line.
Nebraska Football Hall of Famer
Terrell Farley, defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror. Number 43.
And Jake Bakoven. Coming at you live from the Coppel Chevrolet GMC studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer.
Nebraska. It is game day here. We are playing the Fighting Illinois, and we are live from the Apothecary building here in the Haymarket in Lincoln, Nebraska. I got Rico on the mic with me. I got Austin over there just chilling doing his work.
He's hiding.
We'll
there
have to catch him in here later on, and this is the Big Red Brunch.
The Huddle.
The Huddle.
The Huddle.
The Big Red Brunch.
Formerly known as the Big Red Brunch.
All right.
Now it is known as the Huddle. Although this is kind of a brunch since we're doing this at the event starts at 11:30. So it's pretty much a brunch, but this is called officially the Huddle.
All right. We got great
Sponsored
weather.
sponsored by a whole bunch of different sponsors, but we are partnering with the Lincoln Journal-Star for this edition.
All right, it's game day, Rico. It's kind of
It
funny
is.
to say that on a Friday, but I'll be there tonight.
When you're not talking about high school football, you're talking about college football, and you're saying it's game day on a Friday. It throws a little wrench into things, but it's a very, very more exciting version of Friday Night Lights, especially considering it is a night game, and we get another version of the light show, which I saw them practicing as I was leaving the volleyball match the other day. So it's gonna be another big one, especially considering it's the 400th sellout for Nebraska football.
Yeah.
400.
Yeah.
Tell me how you really feel.
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever.
Tell me how you really feel, Farley.
It's 400. It's going to be a big milestone out there today. It's going to be a lot of people out here. It kind of put a parents tonight in a different kind of aspect because do you want to see Nebraska go 4-0 or do you want to see your son play? Oh, he has 8 more games. I can afford to go see Nebraska play. That's what some parents are going to think. But, I don't think it's too much football tonight here. I think most of them been tomorrow night.
I think a lot of the high school games were played on Thursday.
Yeah.
I think a lot of them were played yesterday. Unfortunately, my Bellevue West Thunderbirds lost big time to Westside.
So, number 24, Illinois comes to here today, Rico.
Yes, the Illini, the Fighting Illini of Illinois. Shout out to Nebranoy and that kid from multiple years ago with the split shirt, Nebraska and Illinois. You get a ranked-on-ranked matchup for the first time in quite some time in Memorial Stadium, hosted by Nebraska. The last time they did have a ranked-on-ranked matchup was that Wisconsin or Ohio State? One of those is true. But the last time they had a ranked matchup and they were ranked was probably Ohio State when they got trounced 60-some to 3 or 7. Was not the greatest showing for Nebraska. But now you're coming back. You're having a good year 2 under Rule. You're sitting at 3-0. You have a chance to go to 4-0 and continue your magical run through your first 7 games before you meet up with Ohio State. And if you can meet up with Ohio State and you're both undefeated, that is going to be a massive game for Nebraska.
Yeah, it's going to be massive.
But we got to get through the other games first.
We're going to take this game right here today that Illinois comes in with a heavy loaded DB crew that's got plenty of experience back there. They come in with 2 wide receivers with over 15 catches this year. They come in with a quarterback who hasn't thrown an interception. I don't think he's been sacked. Well, I know he's been sacked.
He has not thrown an interception yet
this year.
Very similar stats to Dylan Raiola, but no interceptions on his resume so far with a very talented Illinois squad and a big, you want to talk about a big running back in the backfield that he can turn and hand the ball off to, especially in a Brett Bielema offense. That's something that they take pride in. 6'4", 240.
Oh my God, he's bigger than the guy from last week.
Yeah.
And I think that was probably had us playing poor tackling last week because
so he only finished with 50 some yards. So I mean, there were some times where he did, break some bigger runs, and it's a good sign that Nebraska's defense thought that they did, or that Nebraska as a whole thought that they weren't playing up to their potential, despite being up by so much at halftime and despite winning the game by so much in the end. Obviously, they didn't feel like they played at their potential, which is a really good sign, because that means that their level of play, or at least the level of play that they think that they can achieve, is much better than what they did despite the final score.
That's not the real problem, Rico. Let me tell you what's the real
problem.
The real problem? The real problem is Nebraska has been facing these big backs. Last week, the guy was 6'3", 235. This guy is 6'4", 245.
Yes, massive.
They're not used to hitting guys like that. Not that big of a running back.
No.
It's a different ball game when you have to tackle a guy who's 6'4", 240 or 6'3", 230. I mean, that guy, somebody has to hold on, because you're not, especially with
how different is your approach when facing a bigger back as opposed to a shiftier guy? Like, do you change how you go in to bring somebody down when they're
not in the first hit. First hit, you try to see if he's hittable. You say you got to get that hit. You got to at least try. And if you see he bounces off, or he's not going to go down on that first hit, then it becomes a game tackle thing. You hold him up and you let somebody come clean his clock a couple of times. But at the same time, you can't let this guy build momentum. You can't let him build speed. You got to keep him dancing in the hole so he doesn't find a way to escape. And you just play team ball. I mean, that's what you do with big guys. You know, and Nebraska's not used to playing against a guy that big. Our biggest guy on our running back is Dardell, and I know they don't practice against him because he's a first team back. But at the same time, you got to learn to game tackle this guy. You got to bring him down. You got to, he's going to tire himself out if he's going to dance in the hole. Just don't let him get the full steam like a locomotive, and then it's going to be a long game.
On the defensive side of things, is this one of those games where you're trying to force them into being one-dimensional? If you're trying to force them to be one-dimensional, are you trying to force them to run with the big back or to throw to their big wide receivers with a quarterback who, again, hasn't thrown an interception yet? Which side are you willing to – which aspect of the offense are you willing to not obviously give up but lean into more?
Well, in a perfect world, you want both of them to be.
Well, yeah, but
no, it's a lot. But I think more the passing game. You take the passing game away, and you make them depend on the run, and that's when we load the box up. I think Tommy Hill probably can guard the one guy one-on-one. Michael Hazard been playing good. Who's the other one? Boodle. Is that Boodle Jr. over there on the other side?
Yeah.
Yeah, and overall, I think the DBs have been playing well. I mean,
or Buford,
yeah, Buford Jr. But the DBs have been playing well. I think the problem is we need to tighten up on the running game. We need to make sure we can finish the tackles. We need to, that last week, that performance, I thought it was poor, but we did win the game. Anytime you have 3 players rush over 50 yards, I think it becomes, especially with a 10-minute drive in the first drive, that's kind of
tough.
Probably took it a lot out of the defense, but at the same, you got to bend but don't break. They did that, but at the same time, you want to come back this week and have a better performance than you had last week.
They did adjust after the long drive, and they didn't allow any 10-play forever minute drives following that. But you're right, that must have taken it out of the defense to give up such a long drive, such a kind of soul-crushing drive that early in the game. But their ability, their resiliency to bounce back from that and show that they are still a very well-coached, very stout defense despite that drive is something that they're going to build upon in this Illinois matchup. And I'm really interested, kind of what you said, obviously interested in Nebraska's offense, but I'm really interested in Nebraska's defensive backs in their ability to hold the very talented Illinois wide receivers, because although we've seen it in the first 2 games against teams that want to spread you out and they're passing the ball and they're doing this, they're doing that, against Colorado, Coach Rule said that was probably the most talented skill position group that they were going to face all year outside of probably Ohio State. But you haven't faced many guys, a multitude of guys who are going to test you like these 2 Illinois wide receivers are going to, with a quarterback who is currently as accurate as their quarterback is, with an offensive line that is going to keep him cleaner than Shedeur Sanders. So all of the aspects for Colorado, the athletes, the quarterback, the offensive line going together, worked in favor of Nebraska being able to get pressure on Shedeur and force him to be less accurate and get the ball out to his receivers in a less accurate manner than this Illinois squad is going to be, because their offensive line is going to be better. Yes, they've given up a few sacks. I think they gave up 3 sacks in the first half to Central Michigan. So they're not, perfect. They're not a stout offensive line, but they are going to keep their quarterback cleaner than Colorado's offensive line. So an accurate quarterback, some talented wide receivers. I'm really interested to watch the matchup between Nebraska's defensive backs and this Illinois receiving crew.
Well, I think the key to this game is Tony White unleashing more of the defense loose.
You haven't seen a lot of blitzes.
Yeah, we haven't seen nothing. And I think that goes when Coach Matt Rule said the preseason is over with. Now you come out with everything you've been practicing on. Now you throw some stuff at Illinois that they haven't seen on film. And I'm expecting that on both sides of the ball. But as the DBs have to do, you have to just play your games. You play Travis Hunter. You play probably one of the best receivers you're going to play, him and Joe Horn Jr. they only have 2 receivers. You have 5 DBs. So, you take them 2 out the game. You make sure you just keep the quarterback in contact. We have to get pressure on this quarterback.
Yes.
We can't let him sit back there and pick us apart. I'm expecting Tony
like you
White,
allowed Northern Iowa's
like
quarterback to kind of sit back there.
But I'm expecting Tony White to unleash the playbook today and really throw some stuff at Illinois that they haven't seen this year.
I mean, it's massive that you're going to have Mekhi Bayer and oh my gosh, I'm spacing on his name.
Bullet.
No. Defensive line, number 1.
Yeah,
Butler. Jamari. Yeah, it's massive that you're going to have both of those guys. Jamari didn't play at all last week, and Mekhi was unavailable for the first half against UNI. So having those 2 for a full game is going to be huge for Nebraska's defense. But we got to go to a break.
All right, we are live at the Apothecary.
Apothecary, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I said it right. Down here in the Haymarket. We are here for the Huddle.
The Huddle.
Formerly known as the Big Red Brunch.
Formerly.
93.7 The Ticket. We'll be right back. The Captain Show.
Are you looking for affordable drinks and a great atmosphere this football season? Highball Bar has you covered. Whether it's pregame tailgating, postgame festivities, or in-game celebrations, Highball Bar is the place to be. With $4 beers, $4 mixed drinks, and more during their 4 to 8 p.m. daily happy hour, Highball Bar will quickly become your go-to place to sit back, unwind, and be your team's #1 fan. Highball Bar, located in downtown Lincoln, just 3 blocks from Memorial Stadium at 122 North 11th Street. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, we strive to provide you with the right coverages for all your insurance needs by taking the time to meet with you and review what coverages best fit your needs. So whether you're in the market for home, auto, farm, business, life, or a combination of any of these coverages, we can help with making sure you, your family, or your business have the right coverage based on your individual needs. If you would like to review your insurance needs, please contact Ben Spurt with Farm Bureau Financial Services at 402-217-9945 or through email at ben.spurt@fbfs.com. General Fire and Safety has been keeping Lincoln businesses and commercial structures safe for more than 50 years. From a simple fire extinguisher to full fire suppression systems, Lincoln has trusted General Fire and Safety to provide top-of-the-line products, installation, and maintenance. If you're starting a new business in a brand new building, call on General Fire and Safety to help you plan a fire safety system that fits the specific needs of your business, employees, and customers. Call General Fire and Safety today at 402-261-0116.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL Weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mainly sunny skies. The afternoon high around 93. Tonight, a chance of showers and thunderstorms, otherwise partly cloudy. The low around 69. And tomorrow, showers and thunderstorms likely throughout the day. We'll see a high around 88. I'm meteorologist Kyle Becker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
At Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical, we're ready, reliable, and recommended. Water heater acting up or your sump pump on the fritz? Call Action. Summer's around the corner. Is your AC working? Are you sure? Call Action. Electrical problems? I'm telling you, call Action. Call Action for a free same-day estimate or a trusted second opinion. You heard that right, a free same-day estimate. 402-423-6960. ActionLincoln.com.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
Riddle's Jewelry is excited to be celebrating 65 years. 65 years of so many incredible memories celebrating with each of your special moments. In celebration of the 65th Riddle's Jewelry anniversary, we will be offering up to 40% off all engagement rings and all diamond fashion jewelry. The excitement doesn't stop there. Riddle's Jewelry is also offering 18 months, 0% interest and $0 down financing on all qualifying purchases. Riddle's Jewelry has always been known for incredible customer service, one of the largest selections of engagement rings, and don't forget about the on-site jeweler. Come celebrate with us at Riddle's Jewelry, your one-stop diamond shop with exclusive Levium jewelry, Pandora Charm jewelry, and more. All at Riddle's inside Gateway Mall.
Come enjoy a show of the Midwest's best boxing on Saturday, October 5th with Roughnecks at the Complex, the former location of Champions Fun Center. 8 bouts are scheduled for the night, including the main event of Dwayne Johnson and Jack Lawless Frericks in the professional middleweight championship bout. Doors open at 6 p.m. with first bout at 7 p.m. Learn more about the boxers and buy tickets at thecomplexlincoln.com.
It's the best time of the year to order a new John Deere self-propelled windrower from Landmark Implement during the early order program. Hay harvest is a race against time. Order a new John Deere self-propelled windrower to harvest your hay quickly and efficiently while promoting quick dry down for quality hay. Now is the time to lock in the best price of the year. Contact your local Landmark location for full details on a new self-propelled windrower and experience the Landmark difference.
Midwest Bank is proud to be your local community bank right here in Lincoln. This is Kim with Midwest Bank. We know there is more to your business than numbers and spreadsheets. For us at Midwest Bank, the people who make up a business matter most. We believe in getting to know you and your business and providing customized banking solutions that help protect your business and help it grow. Schedule a free consultation with us today. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Learn more at midwest.bank. Member FDIC.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Yeah, it is game day. We are here at the Husker Huddle. Man, we got a show in store for you. We have a couple of pipeline members that will be showing up here shortly and will be gracing us with their presence, telling us about some different stories. Zack Wiegert will be in the building, and Brendan Stye, one of the strongest Huskers ever, will be in the building as well. Terrell Farley is somehow, some way, got stuck with his feet to the ground. Bach, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I meant to send you more Dylan Raiola because he spoke, and I don't know if you got that or not, but he spoke, I think, yesterday, and I think it was amazing to hear this young man speak because to me, he is far, far more mature than I think a lot of people give him credit for. I know everybody's like, oh, this will be the test today. If he can figure out this Illinois football team, if he can get this Nebraska football team to play as a unit, play together, and love one another, I almost think that he's got an opportunity to do something very special this season. And I mean, and I'm not telling you he's going to win the Heisman. I'm not saying that. But I do think when you talk about poise in the quarterback, when you talk about how he has found multiple different receivers, how he has, when the defense comes off the field, he's the first to greet them. The special teamers, he's right there to greet them. When the backups come in, he's right there to greet them. The kid is a leader. And that's what we've been missing around here, is a leader on the field. We had so many great leaders from our regime from every year. There was always great leaders, not just the guys that were captains, but the senior leadership was there. The junior leadership was there. The leadership in the particular rooms was there. There was pecking orders there. And I think we're developing that, and you can see that in our play. This is game 4. We should have gotten better week to week. And this won't be a game where you're going to be able to play 2 quarters and shut it off and cruise to the victory. You're going to have to play 4 quarters of kick-ass football in order to make this happen and to get this done. When I think about how epic this game is, it's another night game. It's another a light show game, if you will. And I just think that this is a coming out party for this Nebraska football team to show that they can beat a team that's ranked. I think it's a coming out party for Coach Rule. You know, when you look at 2-19 against ranked opponents, when you look at that stat, I don't care how you cut the cheese, a lot of people will probably want to take Illinois. I mean, and the fact that the point spread has continued to go down
says that there's a lot of people that think Illinois in the points is a good bet. It's a safe bet. I think it's going to be quite the contrary. I think that we put a solid game together. Special teams, we put a solid game together on defense. And I really do believe that we can beat this team by 2 touchdowns if we keep the penalties down and we keep the turnovers and we win the turnover battle.
Yeah, I think Nebraska gets out early. You know, they done had a fast start really the whole season. So I think Marcus Satterfield is going to try to get up and try to get up quick and then rely on the defense. But, you know, I didn't know that Illinois had a 6'4", 240-pound running back.
I mean, yeah, that they do. But, you know, I heard a little bit about when I was coming in, you was talking about that running back, and you would know how to tackle that guy more than I would per se. But since I'm a coach, I would tell you how I would teach a kid to approach that. You know, anytime you definitely want to have your head on the upfield shoulder. That's number one. Number two, if you're a smaller guy, if you're a guy like a Harsgrove, if you're a guy like what's our corner out there that's starting corner now, a Buford that's, you know, 5'10", if you're a Rico type of guy, I would tell Rico to fire through his thigh board. I mean, you want to hit from the knee to the thigh board. And I'm not talking about if you're not that big, you want to missile him. That means run through his upfield shoulder, run through his upfield thigh board, and torpedo that. And the rest of the guys will come. And if you can't, you want to wrap up. You want to grab, hold, and wrap up, but you want legs. You cannot tackle 6'4" guys. I was a big back. Anytime I got a guy to try to tackle me up high, it never worked out for him.
Yeah. Yeah, and I say that, but, you know, I think what's going to happen is that the defensive line needs to get a good push, and you make a big guy like that dance in the backfield. And then once he starts to dancing and trying to find a hole to go through, you gain tackle him. So, you know, but, you know, like you say, when you get to that second line of defense, those guys got to hit them low.
Yeah.
You know, but, you know, for a linebacker and a defensive lineman, you can hit them high and hold them up and wait for the cavalry to come. But as a defensive back or a corner or a safety, even Isaac Gifford, you know, you got to take his legs out, because if you don't come up there lollygagging and think this big guy won't come down, hey, 240 is hard when they going full speed.
Oh man, I mean, yeah, if you let him get ahead of steam, and that's another thing that I would tell my guys is get him before he gets going.
Yeah,
right. Don't let him get ahead of steam. Now you're in trouble. You're in the world of trouble. It's almost like it's Shiloh Sanders, you know what I mean, against 2'3". 2'3" is 6'2", 225. Shiloh is 6 foot 200. You said it, he stood there and waited on the hit.
Yeah.
And then he wrong shouldered it.
Oh yeah.
That's what broke his arm.
Oh yeah. Poor tackling. Poor whatever.
The execution of the tackle was horrible.
Yeah.
The technique of the tackle was horrible.
Yes.
And so I hope that we tackled in practice. Those scout teamers, those young guys are there for a reason, to get toughened up. And you get toughened up during scout team. You get toughened up when you're helping your defense to be able to win a game like this. You know, everybody talk, you know, about me being on scout team for 2 years, but I took that job serious. I took that job of me going against these guys are shedding it. You got to think 93 and 94, that black shirt defense was just as good as the 95 defense, you know, and to go against them on a daily basis, it was an honor, because I knew if they was a number 1 or 2 ranked defense, well, I helped in that, right? Because I went against them every day. I gave them the look. If when we really changed the way scout team thought, because in year 2 of me being on scout team, if we was Colorado, bro, we was coming out there in black tights. We had Buffalo on the side of our helmet. We had the jersey number of the guy that we felt like we were going to portray. So I just think that, you know, offensively, it's going to come down to Dylan Raiola and how he takes care of the ball. And can we develop a run game against this stingy defense of Illinois? Defensively, we're going to have to tackle the ball. We got to keep this quarterback under wraps. We got to keep him in our eyesight. You cannot let him scramble and kill you with his legs. He is dangerous.
I would like to see us, you know, make Illinois stop us running. I mean, I think that's one thing we need to do. We need to establish that running game quickly. First 10 plays should be stripped at the run if this is an opening. Dylan Rio, I think he's good enough to beat this team. Jacoby Barney. Thomas Fedoni is his birthday today. Maybe he have a big day for his birthday. Their DBs are great. They disguise it very well, but like I say, we got two guys that can help Dylan Ree out, and that's Isaiah Nair and Banks. And then you put in Bonner,
Lloyd.
You put in Lloyd. I mean, we got enough in our stable to beat this Illinois team. It's just we need to come out and establish that running game and keep the pedal on them and just play great defense. And I think that'll be 28-7 ball game.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. 35-7.
I kind of like where you're going, but that's saying something.
Hey, this team is on the rise. I mean,
that's way more than what the bookies are talking about.
Well, we need to beat the teams we should beat, and I think Illinois is one of these teams we should beat. We should have beat them better than we did last year. Even with a better quarterback this year, I expect us to do a lot of things better. I think Satterfield and Tony White has been holding the defense and offense back. Preseason is over with, like Coach Rule said. Now it's time to bring out stuff you've never seen. Illinois has never seen. We never seen. We're going to see some stuff that, on defense, flying around. We're going to see guys blitzing. Probably, keep the streak up. Get another interception. Pick up a fumble. Do something to keep your defensive streak up where you got something to play for.
Did you know I was watching the 96 Kansas game, or 95 Kansas game when we went there?
Yeah.
They was ranked 10. We were ranked number 1.
Yeah, they had the quarterback.
But no, do you remember how that game went?
Yeah, 3-0.
No. That's until I went back and watched it yesterday, I was thinking about the same thing.
Yeah.
Do you know that basically y'all outscored them in the first half?
Oh, okay.
The defense scored out. Listen, defense. I don't know what we were doing on offense. I don't know what was going on offensively. We were turning the ball over.
It was cold.
But Tommy was playing okay. But remember, Brooke came in. And I think he threw a backwards pass, and they got the ball. I think Tommy Frazier ended up coming back into the game. But here's my point. This was Lawrence Phillips was coming back. Amon put the ball on the ground a few times. Here's what I'm saying. I don't know what was going on in the first half with our offense. But what I do know is you guys on defense kept us in the game. And, I mean, I think we had 3 turnovers in the first half. One, I believe, for a touchdown. I know you guys did your thing, and I'm thinking in this game, defensively, we're going to have to not only win the turnover battle, but we're going to have to own the turnover battle. Like 3-4 to kneel. It's the only how we're going to be able to get it done.
Yeah.
We are here. Husker Huddle. Oh, my goodness. We got some big guys coming in the building. 93.7 the ticket. I'm with the black shirt. Rico's here. Austin's here. Oh, my God. This little young lady right here is here. Hooking us up. Miss Sherry's here. Sherry, you ready? I'm ready. All right. We'll be right back. 93.7. Fastest 2 hours in radio.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mainly sunny skies. An afternoon high around 93. Tonight, a chance of showers and thunderstorms, otherwise partly cloudy. The low around 69. And tomorrow, showers and thunderstorms likely throughout the day. We'll see a high around 88. I'm meteorologist Kyle Glucker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
A team succeeds when they work together. Banking's no different. At UBT, we're in your corner for every financial move you want to make. Your money's backed by a roster of experts who put in the work to know you and your community. So whether you're opening a savings account, buying a home, or planning your future, you always know who to turn to. Working together toward your financial goals. That's a win in our playbook. Union Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and we are out of the gate for September with a very special GMC sales offer. We must move out all new GMC truck inventory fast. So right now at Koppel, we are offering true GM supplier pricing for everyone. Yes, you heard right. true GM supplier pricing on all GMC Sierras. That's over $12,000 off on select models. That's GM supplier pricing, $12,000 off on Sierras. Do not wait. Stop on in or check us out online at koppelcars.com.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road.
At Anderson Ford, we offer a 5-day return or exchange policy so you can make sure the vehicle you choose is the best vehicle for you. No pressure. Lease a 2024 Ford F-150 for $437 per month for 36 months. Experience better at Anderson Ford. Stock number 1004120, 437 per month, lease for 36 months with approved credit, 7,500 miles per year, 5,500 due with signing, no security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 9/30/2024. See dealer for details.
When you need a new water heater, nothing beats the ProLine family of water heaters from A.O. Smith. ProLine models are built using commercial-grade components, meaning they're built to help you tackle your toughest days. No matter if you need a gas or electric model, A.O. Smith has a ProLine unit for you. A.O. Smith, innovation has a name. Call Greens at 402-467-4444 for a great deal on a water heater today. Again, that's 402-467-4444.
It's the fall sports season, and that means that the school year is back in session and you're planning road trips for Nebraska football games and following your kids around to their different events. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car struggling through another season. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Lake and find your next ride. As your fall schedule gets busy, you'll need a reliable way to get to your destinations. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in, temperature-controlled, high-end wine bar. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting book. There's only one place to go for all your needs for wine, beer, spirits, and cigars. Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, two-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at windowworldlincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstorats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, 93.7 The Ticket. The captain, I'm in the building. Hey, y'all, you guys are bothering me right now. Terrell, you're out of here. You're out. You're off. You're out. You're out. You're out. You're out. We can't have this many people on. He's out right now. Come on now. I got New York here. I got Joey. Joey Franco, what's up?
Joey from Staten Island.
From Staten Island. Joey's all the way here. You listen to the show, Joey.
Yes.
Joey, you from Nebraska, right?
Nope.
Come on, man. You from McCook.
Nope.
Fremont.
Nope. Nope.
Blair. Wayne.
Nope.
Springfield.
Nope. Getting closer, about 1,300 miles away.
Golly, you from Staten Island?
Yes.
Okay, you got to tell me this story, okay, Joe?
All right.
Because old Drew from Airs and Airs texted me and said, hey, my buddy's coming all the way from New York for this game. He wanted to meet you guys and get a picture. And I'm like, this don't sound right. What kind of New York, man?
Yep.
Hey, man, they got Diddy locked up in New York. I don't want no parts of that. So you came. Tell me how in the heck are you a Husker fan all the way from New York?
Well, I started watching college ball.
Go ahead.
And in 81, I just loved Turner Gill. He took over at quarterback, and I just fell in love with the Huskers then. And 83 was the heartbreak. I've never watched that game again on TV. It's the one game I'll never watch again. But I've been to several Nebraska games all up around the country. I've been to Oklahoma State, home game there when they played there in 95. I've seen them at Penn State.
You went to that game?
Kickoff
Okay,
classics.
yeah.
Yeah. And I've been to Lincoln 6-7 times.
Really?
Yeah.
So tell me, as a fan, since you've been a fan for that long, these last 10 years, how's it been for you? And what do you feel like moving forward, Coach Rule and company are going to do?
Well, listen, it's been hard. I have a 30-year-old son. He's a Husker fan like me. So he's never really seen good football. He's kind of young. 2009, I guess, was the last.
Are you an
real
anomaly
game.
out there in Staten Island?
Yeah, but everybody knows me out there as a Husker fan.
Really?
Everybody, all my friends, yeah.
Oh, that's the Husker guy.
They're all watching tonight.
Are they really? So you got to send them this link and
Yeah.
say, you know that guy right there? It's a three-time champ I was with.
Yes.
I'm all the way from
Yes, sir.
Staten Island.
Yes,
I got three-time champs here. I got Outland Trophy winners here. I got the pipeline in the building. Brandon Big Sty, and the man, the myth, the legend that is Zack Big Brother Wiegert, you know what I'm saying, in the building. Staten Island, Husker. Can you believe that? I mean, I'm thinking Omaha. You got to be, you was born in Omaha, right?
No ties at all to Nebraska. No.
Okay, so how do we get it done in the Illinois game?
Well, I think Rule understands that what they're going to try to do is cause turnovers. I think Illinois has got 9 turnovers on the year already, so that's their game. And I think Rule knows that. I think it's a low-scoring game. I think he knows we have the better players. I think we have the better players. I think it's a low-scoring 2013 game. I do think we'll win this game, though.
Well, man, listen, I appreciate you coming, Joe.
I appreciate
you
you
come
having
over
me.
to the radio station. We got
Yeah.
pregame. We'll have all kind of different
Yeah.
things going on, man.
Yeah.
Come hang out with us. I think it's going to be epic tonight.
Yeah.
The crowd will be frenzied.
100%.
Listen, it's back. I think last week, everybody's voice was hoarse from Colorado.
Yeah.
So going into Illinois, we're raring to go.
Yeah.
So it should be nice. But we're going to throw it to break. 93.7 the ticket. Huddle, I think I might get one of these pipeline members to jump on
Yeah.
with me.
Thank
Joe,
you.
appreciate that.
I appreciate
Give me
it.
your best Go
Thank
Big
you,
Red.
sir. Go Big Red. Go
Come
Big
on,
Red.
man. New York style.
Thank you.
Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The electrical workers of local union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Currently, above ground pool inventories are nearly depleted. Get a complete premium above ground pool for only $29.99. Build your own pool. Be swimming in under 48 hours. Beautify your backyard with all new patio furniture at the lowest prices ever. In ground from $24,999. Stone semi in ground from $69.99. Install swim spas, bullfrog spas, chemicals, all in stock. Hurry in today. These sales are going fast. Supreme Spa and Pool.com.
Perch Merch is your one-stop shop for all your printing and promotional needs in Lincoln, Nebraska. They specialize in screen printing, embroidery, vehicle wraps, window wraps, print collateral, promotional products, and signage. At Perch Merch, they are committed to delivering high-quality products and exceptional customer service. Their experienced team of designers and printing professionals will work with you every step of the way to ensure that your vision is realized. Call for a quote today at 402-217-5212 or go to perch-merch.com.
Time for a new AC? Call Bryant. Get rebates now and lower operating costs every day. For comfort and efficiency, call 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Come enjoy a show of the Midwest best boxing on Saturday, October 5th with Roughnecks at the Complex, the former location of Champions Fun Center. 8 bouts are scheduled for the night, including the main event of Dwayne Johnson and Jack Lawless Frericks in the professional middleweight championship bout. Doors open at 6 p.m. with first bout at 7 p.m. Learn more about the boxers and buy tickets at thecomplexlincoln.com.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the ticket crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Brought to you by General Fire and Safety, Raisin Canes, Perch Merch, Sunbelt Rentals, Mullen Motors, Select Plumbing, and the Kindler Hotel. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Fall is here, which means it's time to dive into a new lineup of autumn flavors at Wings and Rings. Your home away from home during football season. Their all-star lineup of wing sauces is adding 2 new impact players, curry garlic and pumpkin chili. Need something delicious before kickoff? How about starting your meal with their brand new chorizo nachos and loaded fries? You better act fast. These new tastes of autumn won't be here long. So make the trip to one of their 2 Lincoln locations today on O Street or Village Lane.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Are you a veteran looking for a new companion animal? A dog, a cat, or maybe something else? The Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs Vets Get Pets program can cover up to $350 of your pet adoption fees. Visit veterans.nebraska.gov/vetsgetpets to learn more about program requirements and how to apply. Want to help support the program? Get your Vets Get Pets specialty license plates from the Nebraska DMV. Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me short. Look at me short. I'm the captain now.
3-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
Oh, I got a bunch all alone is Vershawn Jackson. And Vershawn will get it to the 24-yard line.
Nebraska Football Hall of Famer.
Terrell Farley, defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror. Number 43.
And Jake Bakoven. Coming at you live from the Koppel Chevrolet GMC studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer.
Hey! Is this thing on? You there? I'm gonna need you to get on here. I got somebody on and I don't feel like dealing with right now. Are you here? Hello? Bob.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure we're good, man. I got Zack Wiegert in the building. Zach.
What's going on?
Come on, man. How you doing, man?
Everything's good, man. Excited to be here. Excited to see our Huskers go 4-0 today.
Yeah.
It's going to be good. Get a ranked opponent in, a Big Ten opponent. So it'll be a good day. And hopefully it's electric like Colorado was a couple weeks ago. It'll be great.
Absolutely. I think it's a hangover from Colorado from last week because it wasn't that loud. But I think this week the fans going to come back in a major way.
Yeah. Well, the night game gets everybody fired up. We're in the Big Ten schedule, gets people fired up. A ranked opponent. You just got to rise up and make the best of the moment.
So you got this shirt on. I told you I need one of those shirts, man.
I'll get you one, man.
Because that is the best Nebraska, Hawaii. You know what I'm saying?
I'll get you one. It's like they said I shouldn't be having a Mai Tai. It's like it's nice enough out. We could probably figure that out. But yeah, no, my wife had these made, and she's an Arkansas fan and we're Nebraska fans, and so we had a house divided over the holidays, and so everyone was wearing Nebraska from Nebraska, everybody was wearing Arkansas from Arkansas.
Yeah, so let me ask you a question, because I'm getting this now that I've went from 245 to 210, 215, right?
Sure.
When you left football and you trimmed the weight, did it just come off?
Yeah,
what did you do?
yeah. So I actually had with Keneally and Engelbert, my brother, and the wives were included in it. We had a weight loss contest, and it was not by total pounds lost. It was percentage of body weight. And we did 41 days, and I went from 326 to 259. in 41 days.
And
so
you feel how much better?
Oh yeah, and now I'm like I stabilized right at 260. Haven't been 5 pounds heavier or lighter than that for 15 years. So
You look great.
Yeah, no, I feel great, and it's what I weighed when I left high school. You
Right.
know, it's like that's the weight I should be.
Yes.
I mean 260 is still big, but I'm kind of big boned.
Yeah, well, that's the same thing. I said I came out of high school at 215.
Yeah.
This is where I'm at now.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel I have, you know, everyone says you get around guns. Man, the best thing you ever do is lose the weight. So
Offensively, how do we win this football game?
I just think we got to keep doing what we're doing. You know, I like the fact of the play calling. You know, I was always a big fan of coaches, Coach Osborne, obviously my high school coach, my good coaches I had in the pros. You know, get really good at like 6 things. You know, you need like 2 or 3 pass protections and 3, 4, or 5 good running plays and just get really good at them. I think we've done a lot of that. I mean, a lot of the stuff we've been doing is motion and sets, but a lot of the same types of plays. I'm sure they have a lot of stuff in the playbook that they haven't reached down and grabbed yet.
Right.
A lot of misdirection, things like that. But, you know, to play against some decent teams and, you know, and be able to pretty much dominate the games, move the ball pretty well. Second half of Colorado, you know, you got that big lead and it's one of those things, just don't mess it up kind of a deal. But, you know, I think offensively, they just got to keep doing what they're doing and just don't turn the ball over. Number one thing, play physical, don't get penalties, don't turn the ball over. You have a really good defense, just don't screw it up for them.
Yeah.
You know?
Last question before we throw it to break.
Mm-hmm.
You were, in my eyes, the greatest pulling tackle ever to grace us with the presence.
Well, thank you.
How did that feel to pull and get a chance to eat up one of them little guys?
Well, it was always funny because Tanapuri, my coach, you know, was one of the greatest coaches ever. And he goes, "Get out there and get your picture in the paper." You know, that's what he'd say. You know, get out in front and get your picture in the paper. And so, you know, I always loved pulling. It was, you know, a chance to get out there and show your athletic ability. I was always pretty good at running, and so. You know, my mentality on those things was it was not just to shield someone. If you watched when I pulled, like some safety, some linebacker, some corner, I tried to like decapitate them.
Absolutely.
Like I was like, you know, then they try to dive at your knees thinking you're not mobile enough. Then you just stick them into the turf, which hurts worse.
Right.
And so it was a really, you know, it was like, you know, a kickoff as a tone setter. I always like that plays a tone setter.
Yes.
Like you get out there in the open with Lawrence Phillips running behind you and, you know, running full speed.
Yes.
It's like, it takes a lot of guts to step up into me to try to go through me to get to him.
Right.
So,
you know, I wanted to ask you this, and fam, we got to throw it to break, but you won't get the answer. I'm going to get the answer.
Okay.
Because I want to know how that was in your eyes blocking for LP. Because I go back and I watch. Still, to this day.
Yeah.
There was so many different times. We came in as freshmen together. This kid's a young kid.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
You pulling the head like big bro,
Mm-hmm.
and this dude is dancing and doing his thing.
Right.
We'll get the answer off the air. Sorry about that. 93.7 the ticket is the Husker Huddle, unless you want to give it to him.
Oh, it was bad. I mean, he was great at using his blocks.
Yeah.
And fortunately, I was fast enough where he didn't have to like jog behind me. Like he could actually run pretty full out, and I keep my distance ahead of him best I could. But man, you know, that whole thing is trusting your back to make that guy go through you to get to him. And LP was one of the best at it.
Yes. Listen, man, Zack Wiegert, I don't even know what to say, big bro. Appreciate you.
Absolutely.
We down here at the Huddle. Come on down, hang out with us. We'll be right back. 93.7 the ticket.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Hey, it's Chad with Nutrition Authority inviting you to stop in and check out the #1 selling complete post-workout product, CPR. CPR is ideal for anyone who works out, exercises, or competes and wants to maximize results. CPR can only be found at Nutrition Authority. Stop in today, try a free sample, or visit us at mynutritionauthority.com.
Rain, snow, or shine, John Henry's is here to keep your home's plumbing systems working properly no matter what kind of weather Nebraska throws at us. From unclogging toilets and drains to installing new water heaters and water treatment systems, John Henry's is your plumbing expert in the Lincoln and Omaha communities. Visit us at calljh.com or call
John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
And electrical.
Come enjoy a show of the Midwest's best boxing on Saturday, October 5th with Roughnecks at the Complex, the former location of Champions Fun Center. 8 bouts are scheduled for the night, including the main event of Dwayne Johnson and Jack Lawless Frericks in the professional middleweight championship bout. Doors open at 6 p.m. with first bout at 7 p.m. Learn more about the boxers and buy tickets at thecomplexlincoln.com. Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road. It's game on at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Nebraska's premier Sea-Doo dealership. Score up to $300 off or a free 2-year warranty on 2024 Sea-Doo Sparks and $500 off or a free 2-year warranty on all other brand new 2024 Sea-Doos. Rule the streets on an Indian motorcycle with customer cash and trade-in credits up to $2,000 during the month of September. On or off-road, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln has you covered with a large selection of motorcycles and watercraft in stock at their new 27th and I-80 location. Hurry in, the clock is running down.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
It's the fall sports season, and that means that the school year is back in session and you're planning road trips for Nebraska football games and following your kids around to their different events. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car struggling through another season. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Lake and find your next ride. As your fall schedule gets busy, you'll need a reliable way to get to your destinations. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Are your feet just killing you? You feel like all hope is lost? Say goodbye to discomfort and hello to pain relief at Brown Shoe Fit. They offer expert advice along with high-quality products to help you find the right solution tailored to your specific needs. Need a different width? Not a problem. Brown's carries a wide range of widths in store. Brown Shoe Fit on 66th and Q.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mainly sunny skies. An afternoon high around 93. Tonight, a chance of showers and thunderstorms, otherwise partly cloudy, the low around 69. And tomorrow, showers and thunderstorms likely throughout the day. We'll see a high around 88. I'm meteorologist Kyle Glucker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
If you're a homeowner or a business owner, you have a lot of projects, and no one has an unlimited budget or time. Sunbelt Rentals makes all jobs less stressful with no need to purchase large equipment or hire a crew. You can do it yourself with rentals and everything from aerators and power rakes for spring yard work to stump grinders, concrete mixers, tile saws, and more. Check out their inventory in Lincoln, north of Cornhusker Highway on 56th Street, or online at sunbeltrentals.com.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
Disney on Ice presents Mickey's Search Party. Get closer to the magic than ever before. Play along with the Toy Story gang. Explore the colorful world of Coco. Sail away with Moana. Soar to new heights with Belle. And journey to Arendelle to thaw a frozen heart. It's an all-out celebration at Disney on Ice presents Mickey's Search Party. Coming to Pinnacle Bank Arena September 27th through 29th. Visit DisneyOnIce.com and get your tickets today.
If you're a homeowner or a business owner, you have a lot of projects, and no one has an unlimited budget or time. Sunbelt Rentals makes all jobs less stressful with no need to purchase large equipment or hire a crew. You can do it yourself with rentals and everything from aerators and power rakes for spring yard work to stump grinders, concrete mixers, tile saws, and more. Check out their inventory in Lincoln, north of Cornhusker Highway on 56th Street, or online at sunbeltrentals.com.
Plains Cover Crop is your one-stop seed shop. Call us now for spring and summer forages, CRP mixes, and fall cover crop blends. We do farm-specific consulting for practical and efficient seed blends to fit your geography and goals. With a very diverse inventory, we will tailor a blend just for you. We're also looking for contract growers, and we buy and sell rye. Find us online at plainscovercrop.com. Timeless agronomy practices paired with modern technology. East Highway 20 in Orchard and across Nebraska.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Okay, welcome back to the Captain Show, 93.7 The Ticket. We are live at the Apothecary for the Huddle, formerly known as the Big Red Brunch. I have one of the original Pipeline guys, number 2 here, the big guy, Brendan Starr. How you doing, big guy?
I'm doing good. How are you, Terrell?
I'm doing okay, man. It's game day.
Man,
something
exciting.
we're not used to doing on a Friday.
Right. Yeah, it's interesting how, high school football has adjusted here in the state of Nebraska. They got all their games out, and I think there's a few being played on Saturday, but super exciting. This doesn't happen a whole lot, and you got 2 teams coming in undefeated for a Friday night spectacular fan experience, and hopefully it's a good game.
Yeah, Brandon Starr, you played on that original Pipeline. When you look at this offensive line now, do you have any concerns for the first 3 games that we've seen so far this year?
No, I think one thing that kind of concerns me is not having that right guard in there. Our transfer, Mazuka, the Bazooka. I think, as the season started, you're not, typically you're not going to be playing at your best level, right? So what you'd like to see is every game you're getting exponentially better, and I've seen that with this offensive line, and in particular the inside 3, our 2 guards and center have been manhandling guys, and we've been able to run the football, and it helps when you have a room full of talented as far as running backs. And I think they pretty much figured out who they wanted, and Dowdell's turned out to be a load for defenses. He's going to wear on you.
Now, when we played Northern Iowa last week, I think Nebraska probably ran away from the running game. But this game, I think it's something they should stick with, especially against a loaded Illinois DB crew that really disguises at the end. Don't really give up the disguise to probably damn near the play gets ready to be snapped. But, I think we should stay with our running game and really try to get one of these guys over 100 yards. There's nothing like having a back that has over 100 yards, and we haven't seen that in probably almost 2 years here at Nebraska.
Yeah. You know what I've liked so far, and, we haven't played a complete game yet. I mean, to be honest with you, in 3 games, to be able to play 4 quarters, I've seen some consistency as far as running the football and throwing the football. So it's been pretty balanced. But yet, if you look at all 3 of our games, we've handled the teams that we've played. So we've had the ability to play a lot of guys, 2nd, 3rd, 4th string guys. Have we been challenged? I thought last week it couldn't set up any better going against a Northern Iowa running, very, very heavy running football team to challenge our front 7, to challenge our defense. And, I think to be able to put 4 quarters together and be consistent and stopping the run and then balancing out on offense, that's what I'd like to see. Now, if that turns into, a 100-yard game that a running back has, great. But being consistent, I think that's what we've seen so far.
No, with you working in the athletic department, they open up this brand new, I don't know if it's a $500 million complex out there, but it looks like the Taj Mahal out there. Yeah. Is everything open over there now for the students?
Yes, everything is open. It's 315,000 square feet, 3 levels. 2 of those levels are dedicated to football. If you're looking at it from over there by the Coliseum, that level in and of itself is all student athletes. So they moved everything from West Stadium now that it is in this new facility. So you've got your academics, you've got your life skills, you've got your compliance, you've got the training table, academia, tutoring rooms, breakout session rooms. It is absolutely gorgeous. And they didn't leave one stone unturned. I mean, it is certainly probably the best facilities, I think, in the nation right now. So we're back to holding the torch when it comes to that.
Yeah, 400 sellout, man. Can't get any better than this tonight. What
consecutive
a way
sellout.
Consecutive
there you
sellout.
go. I keep hearing people saying 400 sellout. It's a consecutive 400 sellout.
I don't know how.
It's pretty amazing.
I love the sellout, but I would rather go 9-3 or 10-2.
Well, it's kind of twofold, right?
Yeah.
It really is, because you have a fan base here that's very prideful in the fact that we fill that stadium every Saturday and Friday nights.
Yeah.
Right. But on the other side, it's been a long time coming since we've had success on the football field. Comprehensively, athletics has done very well, right? Not only on the field of play, but also in the academics. And so the pride for the fans, I think, is twofold, right? It's having a team that they can be prideful of out there, winning ball games, going to bowl games, but also filling that stadium, because it is the third largest city in the state of Nebraska on any given Saturday. And it's, I think that they've done a really good job with the fan experience. You go to a game now, especially a night game.
Oh, yeah.
The beginning of that fourth quarter, that light show that they put on, the fireworks and the drones, we're going to get that again tonight. So looking forward to that.
Oh, man, we're looking forward to a good game Friday night here against Illinois. I have Brendan Stein. What are some of the pointers you think the offense you can give them tonight, if there's any that you think they need tonight?
Well, I think it's making sure that, as far as your assignment, you're sound, you're not making mistakes, you're not turning the ball over, you're protecting the football. Dylan's done a very good job up to this point in not making, just mistakes that you would normally see from a young quarterback. So he's been impressive that way, and for a 19-year-old to go out and do what he's been doing, and really being unselfish. If it's not there, he throws it away. And that's just who the kid is. And just, I think, with that being said, taking care of the football, being consistent, balancing your attack, right, running the football, setting up different plays, coming back to plays, and trying to take a look at making sure you're making adjustments before half, right? So the teams that are able to do that offensively have the ability to go into that halftime and make even further adjustments. But more importantly, it's the players on the field making adjustments during the game, right? Because therein lies, you see a very mature team. We've got a lot of guys that have come back, and our offensive line, I think they're getting exponentially better. I think our transfers in the receiver core, in the running back room, have been exponentially beneficial. And so just being consistent, taking care of the football and handling our business, and letting the defense staying on the field as long as you can, right? Staying ahead of the chains, staying on the field. You hear this all the time. And then when defense has the opportunity, having them go out and finish it.
Alternate uniforms tonight. What kind of alternate uniforms do you know, or what? Well,
changed, that's a surprise.
What
right?
changed Coach Matt Rule feelings about the alternate uniform? Because at first he said we weren't going to wear them this year. Now we're wearing them tonight.
Yeah, I think there's a couple things in play here. I mean, everybody's doing it. Number one, it's a trend, if you will. The kids like it. And number two, I think it's, there's certain things when it comes to revenue that you try to take advantage of. And I think having the partner that we have with Adidas, throwing a little bit of a different uniform out there can create a little bit more revenue stream for them. And I think just the excitement behind it, I think these kids absolutely love it. I think, Friday Night Lights, it's kind of like Monday Night Football in the league, I mean, you're the only show and everybody's watching you. So it's a great opportunity to brand yourself even more.
All right, man. We never had any alternate uniforms at Nebraska. We tried to go red on red, white on white. That wouldn't happen.
Well, we went. So our alternate uniform was socks up, man. Remember, we started that.
Yeah,
the pipeline. We started socks up.
Oh yeah,
big time.
That's good. Prediction for the game tonight, man. Give me your final score.
Well, if you're looking at Vegas, I think what is it, 7.5, 8 right now?
Yeah.
I would take the over on that. I certainly think that if we take care of the football and we can stop their running game, because it is a powerful running game, I think exposing those two tackles that are transfers. Last year their offensive line didn't really play at the level that Belima wanted them to play, so that's why they brought those guys in, exposing those guys a little bit. And when you do that, that means bringing pressure, bringing things that they haven't seen yet. So if we could take away the ball a couple times, I'd like to say that we'd win by at least 10 points.
All right. Well, I think we're about to go live here, Buck. So if anybody's in the studio, We're going live here at the Huddle at the Apothecary over here in the Haymarket, formerly known as the Big Red Brunch, and we are finna start. Thanks for listening to the Captain Show, 93.7 The Ticket. We'll see you tonight at the ball game.
Be as good as live action, as good as live action. It's all about the captain. He make it all happen. Other shows, they be lacking. You now down with the action, down with the action. All you gotta do is just come through and kick it. Boy, I guarantee that you'll be loving.
Are you looking for affordable drinks and a great atmosphere this football season? Highball Bar has you covered. Whether it's pregame tailgating, postgame festivities, or in-game celebrations, Highball Bar is the place to be. With $4 beers, $4 mixed drinks, and more during their 4 to 8